So I'll stay on you for a second, Asa, but then I'll throw this out to anybody who'd like to jump in. Ender's Game has often been cited as a good book to read by readers who aren't fans of sci-fi. Mm-hmm. So why do you think the story appeals to both the sci-fi fan and the mainstream audience?
You asked Asa first.
Yeah,
right?
Asa, why don't you start? Yeah.
I think, as you said, the story, I mean, it's an incredible sci-fi story and there's so much cool things in it, but there's so much more to it than that. The morals and the themes inside it, which are prominent to this day, not only since when they were written, but I think that's something that everyone can get something out of this film. When they watch it, they're not watching it because it's a sci-fi film and they love it. They're watching it because they're going to get something. When they step out of the cinema, they're going to think, wow, I hope.
For me, the litmus test is always, can you, for sci-fi, the most popular sci-fi, the test for me is, can you describe the story in a way that does not rely on the sci-fi elements at all? Mm-hmm. And so this is a story of a young man being called to an incredible adventure who has to bond and win over the new people that he meets with people tracking his progress and hoping he succeeds, but wondering if he will fail, and ultimately succeeding at something that's incredible and having an incredible ride along the way. I didn't pitch space, I didn't pitch aliens, I didn't pitch, and that story is a story we can all relate to. And then if you add the spectacle back in and the sci-fi back in and the new environment and the travel log of it, that's when you know you maybe have the right balance.
No, I think you've said it perfectly, Bob. I think that's what I loved about it too. It's a story. Having been in the military myself, as you know, I read this book. I was, wow, why am I relating to this book that's set in space? I've never been in space. I'm relating to these character interactions, but I'm excited by the environment in which it's taking place. And that's what excited me, is here's something where we can have, as we've said, this visual originality and complex character study. And that's rare. That's hard to find. As a director, you're looking for these kinds of stories, and they're hard to find. And, as I say, as a parent, I just wanted to feel that I could make something that my kids would think was cool and fun and awesome, but also they'd say, well, I don't know if I think that character's behavior was good or bad, or why did they do this, as opposed to the more stock stuff, which is, here's the good guys, here come the bad guys, let's kick the bad guys' butt, and that's the end of the movie. Let's have a pizza. I mean, I'm bored with it. So it's exciting to me to do something which is a little controversial, has moral complexity, and is visually original. And I hope that you guys feel we delivered on that, because that's what we set out to do.
So after this, do you have to answer to your kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did they say?